Hi guys! I've had a couple of questions about measuring when it comes to making like soup, stir fries, roasts, or things that are requiring you to mix veggies, proteins, oils, and healthy fats like all together. So what I do when it comes to measuring, and I'm going to show you an example. Bear with me. I should have taken these all apart before we got to this point. So, for example, when you're making a chili, this is from the Fix-It cookbook. One serving, so it makes 8 servings. One serving is a half of a spoon, which is just the oil to cook the meat and the veggie, like the onion, to soften it. Don't measure that. Like, that's your freebie. Go ahead and use it. Just count it. Yeah, don't even measure that because it's half of a spoon for the whole 8 servings. Let that go. Let that slide. But one serving of the 8 is 1 red, 1 yellow, and half of a green. So what I do is I get my 3 containers and I set out 8 8 Tupperware containers. And if you make it for dinner, let's say tonight, and you want to eat it tonight, then set out 2 bowls in which you would eat from. But then I measure, I'll take my yellow, fill it 8 times and measure it out 8 times. And then I'll take my green or my red, fill it 8 times, put it in each container, and then take the green, which is half of the green, and fill it half 8 times and put it in the 8 containers or the 8 servings. So see how that kind of breaks it down? It's super easy to kind of just cook things together, especially when it comes to stir fries and you've got to get in those extra veggies. Super easy to cook everything like that. I hope that helps. One of my staples that I've been doing lately has been stir fries, and I've been using a combination of fresh and frozen veggies. We are in the midst of winter, and getting good fresh veggies with a variety is hard to come by right now, especially with keeping it in a budget and being cost effective, because the produce at the co-op right now is it's like $2 to $3 more than it is during the summer. And Farmer Q, if you're local, is fair pricing, but they don't have a large selection. So I've been getting some organic frozen mixed bags of veggies and just getting peppers and mushrooms and onions and broccoli I'll add in, and just mixing it all together, sauteing it down, adding in the protein that's already cooked. I cook it separately and then add it in, and add in some a little bit of soy sauce and some spices, and then I just go ahead and divvy everything out. I measure it all out, and then we're good to go. Especially for me, when it comes to evenings, I always have to double up on my veggies because I don't tend to get them in during the day. Life just happens, and I find veggies really hard to eat for myself. So I usually have 2 veggie servings in the evening, so I measure 2 of the green containers and 1 protein. So 2 green containers and a protein. So my dinner tends to be a little bit heavier just because my midday tends to be a little bit lighter, if that makes sense. My breakfast is always really big. I'm a big breakfast eater because I'm working out in the morning. And that will kind of relay with how you're working out too. You may not be eating a ton up until you work out. So if you're working out in the afternoon or evening, don't ever skip breakfast. Always eat breakfast. Start your day with some sort of protein for sure, and then you can add in a fruit if you would like, or a carb, whatever it is that you would like to have for breakfast, but just get something in first thing in the morning when you're up. And then, you know, post-workout, you might want to have a bigger meal, and that's okay. So I hope all of this helps. Please don't hesitate to ask me questions if you have any questions with regards to servings or workouts. If you need a modification for an exercise that you're just kind of struggling with, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am going through the 21 Day Fix Extreme specifically to to strengthen my legs because my knees feel so unstable right now. And I don't know if it's part of a postpartum journey. I mean, I'm 14 months into my postpartum journey. The full journey isn't really complete until you're 2 years postpartum. But I'm definitely having a little bit of a flare-up with a old meniscus injury. So I'm modifying the modifier right now. Which is totally okay because I'm still moving. I'm still focusing on getting that good squeeze with my lunges and squats and stuff like that. And that's what it's about, making sure that I'm taking care of myself and that you are taking care of yourself long term. All right, guys. Sorry for making this long. I didn't mean to do that. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday and that everything is on track for you. If it's not, start now getting it on track. You can do it, especially going into the weekend. Don't let the weekend be your weekend. During the week, people tend to lose weight, and then we tend to put it back on in the weekend because we don't have that structure of our routine. So let me know if you need any help with some ideas with that. All right, guys. Bye.